Hold up. He had a baby with you. And then behind your back, he was trying to get with your mother. Yes. Yes. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I've been told. Is she the only one that said this? Like, just her voicemail? It's not like Gina said she saw something too, or someone else said anything. Just her. She sent me the voicemail explaining everything, saying that it broke her or whatever, and that's why she took me to court, and it drove her crazy. So before I say anything, I don't even deserve to have an opinion on it, but what do you think of that? I think it's disgusting if it's true. I think the fact that he was pursuing my mother in my house while living here, while taking care of my son and his daughter, and it's just, I can't believe this. So you think he actually did that? You think he was flirting with your mother and trying to be with your mother behind your back? Of all the things? I don't know. I don't see her making this up. Yes, she did a terrible thing by taking me to court, but where would she make that? Where would this come from? Of all the things, this, like you just said, this is very random. It's a little too specific for it to be made up. What do you think? I don't know the dude. I don't know. I know him from like my interactions, my perception of him as a man who gave you another baby and was with you for a point in time. I have my own biases, but that like right out of left field, like that seems like the most out of left field desperation. I'm not trying to put your mom down, but like, really? So wait, with how much you can't stand him and the history that you both have, you're standing here and you're defending him. I'm not the jury here, man. I'm not the judge. I can't tell you what's right or wrong, but I don't see that being like something he would do. I don't know him. Maybe that is what he's into. I don't know. But from what it seems like, the timing of it, you're telling me like he was approaching her and doing all this to her, and now all of a sudden she's explaining herself to you after losing to you in court. You know, she took you to custody court, and now all of a sudden this is what she's coming at you, and she told no one else. She didn't bring this up at all. Yo, if I'm your mother and she hated him so much, right? She hated him, right? If she hated him so much and he started doing this to her, why didn't she just come forward to you, or the producers or a police officer? I don't know. I'm not in her head. I've just seen, you know, think about all the celebrities who come out later, or people like that who just don't talk about it in the moment, and maybe now felt like the right time. So you believe her though? Because it sounds like you believe her. I'm sure he would deny this, but it sounds like you believe her over him. A little bit, because I just don't see why she would make this up and pull this out of thin air. If she wanted to disparage him, or if she wanted to come up with some excuse for taking me to court, she could say anything. She could say she's had a mental breakdown, or she was so scared of you that she took me to court, whatever. Like, this is just so left field. Like you said, I don't see this being fabricated, and that's what makes me sick. Oh man, that's disgusting if that's true. Not that your mom's not pretty or anything, it's just like the age difference and the fact that he's the father of your baby. Like, if he was really pursuing her like that, it makes sense, like, why he would just up and bounce. Because I always found it a little fishy that, like, okay, your mom did a background check on him and that was like the last straw. I mean, I understand, like, she found the manslaughter thing, which was his secret, but it makes sense if he was really hitting on her and she denied him. Now there's that weirdness, and he don't want to face you, so he joined the military. Yeah, joining the military, that's random. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't see her making this up. Well, the most important thing here, are you okay? Because if that's true, you know, that's a lot to deal with, and I'm sure that changes the way you view him and stuff. Although I'm the last person to defend this dude, I still think there's more to the story there, you know? It just seems like her being a little desperate and trying to give herself an excuse for being crazy. I'm sickened by it. I'm shocked. I feel a little numb because and then like I feel bad for her because if this is true, I'm the one that brought him into the house, and if she ever felt uncomfortable or cornered, then that's my fault. And you mix that with how I feel towards her taking me to court, like I'm pissed at her and never want to talk to her again, but now I feel a little bad for her too. My next question is, what are you gonna do about this? Are you gonna call her back? I'm not calling her, no. I don't know. I'm wrestling with it. Yeah, I said I would never talk to her again. I want to stick to that. Yeah. I'm just more towards like, I want you to be happy. Because I know like losing your mother is rough. And maybe him doing that to her really drove her like crazy. And then you got back with me. So she was ultra crazier and took you to court. I'm not giving her excuses. I just know from what people have told me with their clipboards that forgiveness is a better path than anything else. So like, I don't know. I just don't want to see like fighting, I guess. Now, even if it's true and he did that to her, it doesn't give her the excuse to take me to court for my kids because of you. You're a separate issue. I just worry about now him coming back, and what if it is all true and now I have to face this man for how he treated my mother. Yeah, that's true. The fact that like if he comes back and wants to hang out with his daughter and now you gotta deal with that and confront what he might have done. The problem is he say, she say, however that goes. Like, you know, like it's his word versus hers versus his. So how do you prove anything? I don't know how to deal with this situation because you can't prove anything. And the only good thing is she's not in my life and he's not in my life. So it's not something that I need to really address. But now I'm going to just be wondering, like, did this really happen? What about all the plethora of nanny cams that's been in this house? I thought of that instantly, but the nanny cams only go back 30 days. I didn't pay for the extra storage. Didn't think I would need to. Didn't think that Brian was doing that to my mother. Damn, that's it. So I don't know. It's either you trust him or you trust your mother. Alright, so definitely a very good second visit today. I really didn't find any issues. So did everything go good with this visit this time around? Because, I don't know, I felt like the last visit, weird vibes, and maybe we came off agitated or something. Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. I think the first visit is about getting acquainted with everyone and explaining what's going to happen in the next visits moving forward. So, everything's going smoothly. What I'm going to do now before I leave is just check Junior's room. I didn't do that last time, so we'll do that now. Hi. I'm going to have a word with this dude.